Hello and welcome to this tool spotlight for the Cyber Toolkit technical assets. A technical asset can be defined as any physical or virtual device or any application or software used within your network. If you add your technical assets, we can then check the NIST, which is the National Institute of Standards and Technology database, for any vulnerabilities recorded in relation to that asset from the last 30 days. We carry out the checks every 5 minutes, so the time taken to notify you of any new vulnerabilities is expected to be much quicker than any vendor notification. To add a technical asset, on the main menu, select Monitoring Tools. Then select the green plus icon on the Technical Assets section. The Create Technology window will now open. And to ensure that you enter the correct information when creating a new asset, it is necessary to carry out a search on NIST and then use a specific search string to populate the required information in the Create Technology window. So for example, if I open my browser and I use search engine, so if we use Google and I then put in here Fortinet 4GS vulnerability NIST, that will then show any CVEs relating to that particular asset. I can then select that, and then that will then take me through to the NIST database. And the information that we're looking for is the known affected software configurations, which is normally located towards the bottom of the page. And as we can see here, this is as per our search, so there we are, Fortinet and FortiOS, and that is the string that we need to enter. So if we go back to Cyber Toolkit, we can put in here FortiOS, so we've got a name, and in here we'll put it as it was shown in the NIST database, so that's Fortinet, and then the application FortiOS. So as you can see, it's all lowercase, and then the version will go for all, and that will then look for any versions in relation to this actual technical asset. The reason why we put all, just in case, is that if you upgrade it or you put the incorrect version in, you may then miss a vulnerability in relation to that technical asset. And then it's just create to add. There's also a bulk upload technologies option where you can download a CSV file. You then put in the same information, so you can put multiple entries. You then upload, ensuring the emerging threat exposure is selected to on, and that will then add all the technical assets in relation to the information you put in your CSV file. So if I select create, and then what will happen is it'll be added to the technical assets section. It won't immediately show in here because it'll have to be included in the next scan, but if we select the cog icon, which then shows all the technical assets that you have, and it gives you the ability then to either delete, to edit, or to disable them, we can see at the bottom there's the entry that we've just added. So once the technical asset has been checked, and if any vulnerability has been found, you'll be able to view these by selecting the technical asset from either the Emerging Threat Exposure tool on the home page or the Monitoring Tools page on the Technical Assets section. So just to show you here, the emerging threats. So we've got Emerging Threat Exposure here, and then that shows the assets that have been scanned, and there we go. There's our FortiOS there that's been added. And as I said, you can also delete, edit, and disable the technical assets by using the cog icon on the Technical Assets section. For further details regarding how the technical assets then display any vulnerabilities found, please refer to the tool spotlight for Emerging Threat Exposure. Any queries or issues, please raise a support ticket on the Resources Customer Service page or contact us at support@cybertoolkit.com.